You know, as much as it pains me to admit, I've been carrying around one of these for the past couple months. This is a handkerchief. I feel like the old-timey guys had it right in carrying one of these on their person, and this is very useful. This one in particular is from a company called Dry Ski, I believe. You could buy these on Amazon for very, very cheap, and it's a microfiber cloth. So I'm always having to clean my disgusting glasses and wipe my phone down, and this does an excellent job at that. And sometimes you gotta just clean your brow from a little bit of sweat, and this does a great job at retaining liquids. Now, as a magician, unfortunately, this is also ultimately useful to produce things like coins. Just as you make the coin appear, you could also make the coin disappear, and you have it, well, gone. And you could produce it from anywhere you want. In this case, you produce it from the camera. And then you could produce something like a shoe from your handkerchief, which is interesting. Now, you can do this anytime you have a coin and a hanky. The only thing is that you have to carry a hanky on you. Now, I recommend having two, one that you use if you decide to do it for the trick, and one that you use for regular purposes, like wiping your sweat. The last thing you want is to have this out here, and maybe the participant wants to look at it, and it's moist with your fluids. Speaking of moist, I encourage you to check out the PigCake Magic Academy. It's how I can make these videos on YouTube for free because of the gracious donations and members of the PigCake Magic Academy patrons, who also get access to over 1,500 videos going over card stuff, coin stuff. I'm uploading stuff all the time. As a matter of fact, this week I uploaded 3 videos going over some wonderful things, so you should check it out yourself, and all for the low, low price of a single White Claw a month. Now, in order to produce the coin, you could just simply do this, but if you want to be able to show your fingers unequivocally open like this, show the handkerchief back and forth, and then produce a coin from apparently empty fingers, then you're going to have to do this. You're going to come in with the finger palmed coin. In this case, the coin is in finger palm of the right hand. And I'm going to come in with my forefinger, and you're going to stroke the handkerchief. Now, as I do that, look what's happening in the back. I'm just unloading the coin behind the handkerchief and pulling it to the right corner. So right now, that coin is hiding there. I could show the handkerchief on both sides because look at what's hiding this sneaky little thing, my hand. So I could show it on both sides, hiding it right there underneath my right fingertips. And look at the position here. Look at the position. Both my hands are open and the hands are completely empty. So now I can let go of my left hand. I'm going to come in, take the coin from underneath and pull the handkerchief away, producing it at the fingertips. So they see fingertips, they see everything is empty, and then you produce a coin from underneath the handkerchief. Now at this point, you're going to switch hands. You're going to bring the handkerchief to the middle of the left palm, and you're going to do any retention palm that you want, or any retention pass where you pretend to take the coin and place it in the hand. Now, because the handkerchief, you're going to get a lot of cover, and it's going to look like you're just wiping off the coin. So it's this nice little illusion where it just looks like you're wiping off the coin, but really, it's completely gone. The one I'm doing is this, where I'm just keeping it in the right hand, apparently in finger palm. Even from this angle, it kind of looks good. And you could show the actual handkerchief to be empty. Now you're going to bring it up all the while the coin is in finger palm, and you're going to show the fact that the coin is actually gone. And here, I'm going to reach over and produce the coin from somewhere that's going to take their eyes away from the following action. Now I'm putting on a shoe here just for the sake of explanation. Usually I go around my house barefoot because why not? And I've taken the opportunity to loosen my foot at the back. While I come in and produce the coin from wherever the participant happens to be at, I'm just going to use this opportunity to cross my leg behind my left leg and grab the shoe behind the handkerchief. So now I could produce that coin, show it to the participant, come up and produce the shoe from absolutely nowhere. Now it is going to take a little bit of practice, and it does help if there's a surface in front of you like a table that covers the action of stealing the shoe. But once you produce the coins, all the eyes are going to be on here anyways, and you could come up and then rub the actual handkerchief down the length of the shoe, and you've done a production of an impossible object. Now, of course, you don't have to produce just a shoe. You could produce something like a missing piece deck of cards. My deck of playing cards available now. Link in the description section below. Once they're gone, my friends. So make sure to get your hands on one if you ever want your hand on my deck. This technique has been known to be used with objects on a table. So if you want to produce a glass, as you reach over, all you have to do is just grab the glass behind the handkerchief, and now you have a pretty much easy loadless production where you don't have to have things on your person. And I think that's well worth it for carrying a hanky that's actually very, very useful, believe it or not. So some advice at the end of the video is this, I guess. I carry this on me. It's very, very useful. You could always wipe glass surfaces and things like that, clean your glasses. I use these on walks where I wipe the sweat from my my massive forehead, and this is a very useful thing to have. Now, it does make you feel like an old-timey gentleman that probably at some point owned another person in their lifetime, but they had it right for a reason with the handkerchiefs.
I see you again, when 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 I see you again.